I am going to the gym. I have no desire to go to the gym. Then Billy, why are you going to the gym? Because it's good for your health? No. I'm going to the gym because that way I can put off for another couple hours plugging in that Instant Pot and trying this new recipe, which I am scared of. Check back later. Oh, excuse me, I was just saying a quick prayer on my knees on the kitchen floor before I start cooking in the Instant Pot. Did you have something to add already? Guess who? Anyway, oh people, I'm full of fear and trepidation. I'm about to attempt something different in the Instant Pot. Somebody was lovely and sent me this Instant Pot cookbook. I did one thing in it. I did shakshuka, which, because I'm a New Yorker, I know it's shakshuka, but I always make it sound like it's supposed to be shakshuka, and I'm saying shakshuka because I'm a New Yorker. It also always reminds me of Chuck Schumer. Chuck Schumer, you want some shakshuka? Anyways, I screwed that up. I had eggs that were about to go bad, and it was like, oh, that's easy, just use these eggs. The problem there was, instead of getting crushed tomatoes, I got tomato paste, so it was rather runny. Tasted good. The other problem with shakshuka, it's not something that's really good as leftovers, because that second time around, them eggs gets rubbery. So we are going to attempt a lemon chicken with green olives. Here's what this is. It seems so straightforward. Tablespoon of olive oil into the Instant Pot. Well, I'm already telling you right now, I'll be using at least 2 tablespoons because I know that my Instant Pot loves to burn shit. So I'll be adding a lot of extra oil. Then I'm supposed to take these, 8 bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs, about 3 pounds. Here's our next problem. I go shopping for them. I cannot find only 3 pounds worth of bone-in chicken thighs. I ended up getting, from Purdue, this 5+ pounds, and there's only 6 breasts. So that was almost enough right there to tank the whole thing, because in a kitchen, you can't give me, oh, just do this, oh, just do that, oh, just improvise. Bleh. That is not the way I roll. Any other room, like sewing and stuff, oh yeah, I'll wing it like that. Kitchen, I need specifics. I mean, to the letter specifics. So already the fact that it's not 3 pounds and 8 breasts is going to be a problem. So we're going to be going with 4 breasts that are going to be a little over 3 pounds. Pray for me. I hope this doesn't tank the whole damn thing. I'm just supposed to pat them dry with a paper towel. Okay, here's the next thing. I hate touching raw meat. No rude comments, please. Keep it to yourself. I hate it. She skeeves me out entirely. Blah. So, okay, I will pat them dry with a paper towel. I'm going to rub them with some salt and some pepper. Then I'm going to add them skin side down and cook them on saute in the cursed pot for like 10 minutes until the skin is golden brown and crisp. About 10 minutes. Then I'm going to flip the chickens over and I'm going to cook them for 1 more minute. Then I'm supposed to have done that with half of the 8 of them, so then I'm supposed to take those out and do the other half? Sure. So in 2 batches, we're going to be doing that. 2 and 2 is how it's going to work out, I think. Then I'm supposed to add garlic, which I've cut thinly sliced. I can handle that. I've also got to add a cup of, I've also got to chop up thinly chop an onion. And I'm going to also lemon sliced into thin rounds of lemon. We're going to add a cup of, and I checked this label 5 times before I bought it, pitted green olives, pitted green olives. Because God knows I'll come home with like, oh no, it's a black olive with a pit. That's a pimento, I see. That's me. Then we're going to put all that shit in there. We're going to cook that for a minute. I got this at the Whole Foods, Whole Foot Paycheck. Ooh, organic thyme sprigs. Give me just a little more time. And we're going to put that in there. And we're going to cook that shit for a minute. And then we're going to hit cancel. Then we're going to put the chickens in there. And we're going to close the lid. And we're going to cook it. I'm going to scraping up the brown bits at the bottom of the pot. Yeah, because God knows with mine, it's going to be like the minute it senses like there's this bit of dust in here. Burn, burn, burn is what it does. So you better believe I'll be scraping the metal right off the bottom of that shit. I'll be eating aluminum. And then I'm going to put them in there and close the lid and cook it for 10 minutes and pray for me. So let's see how much I can screw this one up. Pray. Here we go. Okay, update. I have not even turned on the machine yet, and I'm stalling, yes. But look, I've prepared my Look, I chopped my garlics. I chopped my lemon. Look how pretty I did. Olives, put them in there. As I'm putting the olives in the cup, I'm like, ooh, who knew olives are going to be so greasy? And then I went, oh, olive oil. Sprigs of thyme waiting on you, if you please. And then, ew, meat, ew, ew. I touched meat. Excuse me? Did you have something to add? I just heard a little from the hallway. Everyone's a critic. What this also means is I'm now going to have a whole thing of leftover leftover thyme that's going to rot in there. I have olives that are going to I'll use those. I'll eat those myself. And then I have chicken that I'm going to throw in the freezer till I'm like, what am I going to do with these chicken thighs? I never do chicken thighs. I do boneless breasts of stuff. Anyway, Billy, you're stalling. Plug in the cursed machine. Here we go. I wish I could tell you why this sound alone is terrifying to me. I'm just scared to death right now. 10 minutes. I should probably put the shower cap over the smoke alarm. Oh, that's what you do. You put a shower cap over the smoke alarm because, you know, you don't want to freak out the cats when the smoke alarm goes off because you're burning shit. Right? Okay, terrified. Well, I've completely lost my appetite. It's cooking. So far, it's just gearing up. Now everything's in there, and it's ramping up to do the cook thing, which is usually exactly when food burn shows up. But meanwhile, somebody else is happy and quiet for a minute. Look at how sweet and innocent. I'm lucky that they'll eat together. That's a nice thing. I don't have to, like, separate them like, oh, God. Beezy is getting nothing because he's eating everything. No, they do pretty well together. Anyways, here's the other thing that, of course, never occurred to me. You're going to saute shit with the lid off of that thing, which means spatter, grease everywhere, especially up my arms while I'm trying to, like, maneuver these chicken bits around in there. Ow. Meanwhile, the good news is also, if I ever do want to do this recipe again, it'll be easy to find it in the book because it'll be the page with all the spattered oil all over it. I've lost my appetite entirely. I think I'm just going to eat cat food tonight like I'm at Grey Gardens. Well, you better smell me. It smells really good in here. And look, she came up beautiful. I'm bringing this to my neighbor down the hall because I'm such a nice person. My sweet neighbor, I love her to death. We give each other shit. So I'm giving her, not give each other shit. We help each other. I'm bringing this to her. The last thing I'm going to do, though, is, as instructed, I'm going to chop some fresh parsley to put on top of it. So I have no idea whether I'm about to poison my elderly neighbor, but I didn't poison her at Thanksgiving, so I think we got this figured out. And you know what? I'm kind of impressed with myself. Oh, and the pot did not say food burn. So maybe that function burned out, or I did it right. Time's gonna tell. Okay. Well, if I post a video tomorrow, you know I didn't food poison myself. Bye.